Hello, everyone, and welcome to an evening drive. I am Garrett Wheeler, as you all probably know. I am a senior theater major, and I am the playwright for the show that you are about to see. This capstone has been in the works since September of last year. After many delays, I am so excited to show you my play. I am very proud of the script, and I hope you enjoy it as well. My original capstone idea was to write, direct, and act in 4 different 10-minute plays that would all be performed in a showcase very much like this one. When I gave this idea to my professor and advisor, Dr. Dutt, she said, "That is a terrible idea. You will give yourself a panic attack." Okay, she didn't say it exactly like that, but she was right. My original idea would have been way too much. As impressive as my original idea could have been, I knew I could do a lot more with a lot less. So I simplified my original plan. My final idea was to center my capstone around one specific genre, theater of the absurd. Therefore, my final capstone project consisted of directing a scene from an absurdist play in that very style, and this, writing a one-act play in the style of theater of the absurd. But first, before we watch this play, we must understand what exactly the genre is. According to British dramatist Martin Esslin, written in his book creatively titled Theater of the Absurd, the theater of the absurd is seen as the reflection of what seems to be the attitude most genuinely representative of our time. And by of our time, Esslin means the late 40s and the early 50s, with the plays of the genre reaching popularity in the late 50s and early 60s. The theater of the absurd was created as a response to World War II. The severity of the war led to a nationwide depression, causing many playwrights to feel that life was irrational, illogical, incongruous, and without reason. Many American citizens had lost their hope as a result of the war. Therefore, their emotional turmoil seeped into the art that was produced. Through the art came theater of the absurd. Theater of the absurd gave birth to some of the most influential playwrights of all time. You have the forefather of absurdist theater, Samuel Beckett, who broke down the conventions of stagecraft through repetition and pauses in plays like Waiting for Godot. You have Eugene Ionesco, who delivered heavy political themes in plays like The Rhinoceros, where characters turn into animals to symbolize the rise of fascism. You have Arthur R. Adamov, who explored how the nature of the real world creates nightmares through plays like Lay Ping Pong. These 3 playwrights are often considered to be the most beloved of the genre, as their work helped influence many playwrights such as Tom Stoppard, Edward Albee, Harold Pinter, and more. There are many elements that the theater of the absurd incorporates, making it the genre we know. The primary theme of absurdist theater is its dealings with the human condition. The human condition compiles every aspect of a person's life and shows us the bare essentials of their existence. Everything from birth and death to emotion and conflict are attributed to the human condition. The theater of the absurd, however, looks at the sense of metaphysical anguish at the absurdity of human condition. By focusing on the absurdity of the human condition, by focusing on the words are hard today. By focusing on the absurdity of the human condition and how we as individuals suffer, the theater of the absurd conveys the overarching message that life is pointless and society is in a constant struggle to find meaning. Another element of theater of the absurd is how the genre uses language. Similar to its portrayal of the human condition, language is treated as a deconstructing tool used to show the sufferings of man. The suffering of man is revealed through tangents characters would go on, cycles of the same lines of dialogue over and over again, and complete gibberish. Absurdist playwrights like Beckett use language in 2 different ways: as a tool to devalue language as a vehicle of conceptual thought, or as an instrument for the communication of ready-made answers to the problems of the human condition, and to communicate the incommunicable. The tropes of theater of the absurd, including repetition, pauses, the de-evolution of language, and plots that lack closure, are used to create a disorienting effect on the viewer, while also echoing the frustrations many people felt during the height of the genre. While the combination of all these elements results in comedic scenarios, the reality within the play is dark, sad, and grim. Absurdist theater takes funny exchanges of dialogue and shows us that the situation the characters are in are tragic. The genre manages to mix farce and tragedy through its absurdity, allowing us to laugh, cry, and tremble in fear all at the same time. Through this mixture of farce and tragedy, the true purpose of theater of the absurd shines. That purpose is to show how absurd life truly is. Absurdist playwrights like Beckett, Ionesco, and Adamov believe that our existence is absurd because we are born without asking to be born. We die without seeking death. We live between birth and death, trapped within our body and our reason, unable to conceive of a time in which we were not, or a time in which we will not be. For nothingness is very much like the concept of infinity, something we perceive only in so far as we cannot experience it. It is this constant struggle to find meaning in life that shows how absurd life is, according to absurdist playwrights. By trying to find a place in the world, or by trying to understand what life truly is, man shows their absurdist colors. And the more we strive for definition and permanent distinction, the more absurd we are. As I said earlier, my capstone is divided into two parts. The first part was where I directed a scene from Waiting for Godot in the style of Samuel Beckett, which was performed last semester. The second part is what you are about to see tonight. This is my take on the theater of the absurd genre. So please, take this time to silence your phones and refrain from talking, texting, and taking pictures during the show. Stay tuned after the performance, where you can ask me questions about my play or of my capstone as a whole. Thank you all for coming. Now, without further ado, here's an evening drive.
So where are we going?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
The boss told me to.
Oh, okay.
So, how are you today?
I am unhappy.
Why?
I don't know. I guess I feel like I have no purpose in life.
Exciting. Do tell.
Anytime I do something, it makes me feel nothing. Whether it be walking the dog or making sweet, sweet love to my husband, whatever I do, I feel empty inside.
That sounds fun. Did you have a good time?
And sure, there are some things that bring me joy, but the joy doesn't last, and soon I become the same empty shell of a woman I once was.
That's amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Do you know what I mean?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Me?
You.
Why?
Why what?
Why talk?
Because it's the Christian thing to do.
Who's Christian?
Me.
You?
Yes, me.
Why?
Why what?
Why be Christian?
Because I can.
But what exactly does it mean to be Christian? Is it represented through your actions and your words, or is it based on the relationship you have with God? Being Christian is founded upon the fundamentals of goodness and truth, but to be Christian, you have to get rid of yourself that is grounded in society. So does distancing oneself from the rest of the world make you Christian, or is it the words and actions and the relationship you have with God?
I say it's a yes to all of those things. However, I must say it is so hard to tell who's Christian these days. I see a man who claims to be Christian, and yet he talks and acts like he is not a Christian, and has never been a Christian in his life. It's almost as if the meaning of being Christian has been lost.
I'm not lost.
I never said you were.
I know where I'm going.
Good. So where are we going?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
The boss told me to.
Oh, okay. So, how are you today?
I am great.
Why?
I have discovered the art of painting.
That sounds awful.
I bought a canvas and some art equipment, and I've never been happier in my life.
I am so sorry.
I've become a really good painter, and now I'm thinking of putting my paintings in museums. I even have a meeting with the Smithsonian this weekend.
Wow, that is really rough. I am really sorry to hear that.
Do you want to see it?
See what?
My paintings.
What paintings?
The paintings that I painted.
That depends. Did you put your all into your paintings?
I always put my all in when I paint my paintings.
See, I could never do that. If I put my all into something, I can't help but feel a fantastic feeling of fear. No matter the work I put into something, I always end up with the same thoughts. Will everybody like this? Will they see my work as I see my work? Am I really proud of what I have created? Is this piece of art worth more than I'm making it out to be, or does it deserve to be forgotten in the sands of time?
That's the beauty of artistic expression. Everyone gets something out of anything. It doesn't matter if the painting is of a plastic bag or a single paint splatter or the War of 1812. If you have eyes, you will see it how you perceive it. That's why art is so pure. You can appreciate something and still interpret it in your own ways.
Whose own ways?
Yours.
Mine?
Yes, yours.
In what ways?
Whatever your heart desires.
Oh, okay.
What does your heart desire?
Nothing. My heart is empty and feels no desires. I have no interest in existing. All I crave is to sit here as an empty husk, wasting away with the sands of time. Time is fleeting. Life is fleeting. All I want to do is wait.
Wait for what?
Time.
Whose time?
My brother.
Is he single?
No.
Oh, okay.
So where are we going?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
The boss told me to.
Oh, okay. So, tell me about yourself.
I have been reading.
Oh, really? What have you been reading?
A book.
What book?
A book with words.
What words?
The words inside of a book.
What book?
A book with words.
What words?
The words inside of a book.
What book?
A book with words.
What words?
Book.
Book?
Book.
Book?
We're here.
We're here?
We're here.
We're here. So where are we going?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
The boss told me to.
Oh, okay. I'm tired
Of what?
of sitting
Why are you sitting?
because I have nowhere else to go.
Is nowhere nice this time of year?
I don't know.
Do you know where nowhere is?
No,
Where?
nowhere.
Ah,
Trade seats with me.
why?
I don't like this spot.
Okay. So, where are we going?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
The boss told me to.
Okay. I'm tired
Of what?
of sitting
Why are you sitting?
because I have nowhere else to go.
Is nowhere nice this time of year?
I don't know.
Do you know where nowhere is?
No.
Where?
No. trade seats with me.
Why?
I don't like this spot.
Okay. So where are we going?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
The boss told me to.
Oh, okay.
So, tell me about yourself.
Would you like to hear a joke?
Sure?
A man walks into a bar. He stands at the entrance, glaring at all of the patrons inside the bar. He silently judges them, knowing deep within his heart that he is a better man than all of the patrons inside the bar. He walks up to the bartender, who is serving all of the patrons inside the bar. He tells the bartender that he wants to pay for the next round of drinks for all of the patrons inside the bar. The bartender smiles, knowing that even though the man does not like all of the patrons inside the bar, he understands that all of the patrons inside the bar are the patrons inside the bar for the same reason that he is a patron inside the bar. They are all lost, looking for something to fill the void in their miserable lives. So they turn to drinking. They drink to forgive. They drink to forget. They drink because they are all patrons inside the bar. And so, all the patrons inside the bar drink, thanks to the man. The man pays, winks at the bar, and leaves, knowing that all of the patrons inside the bar are just as miserable as he is, and he relishes in making all of the patrons inside the bar suffer like the dogs they are.
We're here.
We're here?
We're here.
We're here. So where are we going?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
The boss told me to.
Oh, okay. Why?
Why what?
Why can you not tell me?
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Tell you what?
Tell me why.
Why what?
Why can you not tell me?
Who?
You.
Me?
You.
Tell you what?
Tell me why.
Why what?
Why can you not tell me?
Who?
You.
Me?
You.
Why?
Why what?
Why can you not tell me?
Who?
You.
Me?
You.
Oh.
I.
E.
A.
B.
C.
Tree.
3.
Zooey.
Dupree.
Screet.
Moo me.
Papa pee pee.
I hate my life.
I hate myself.
Zapatu wee wee.
Alamanamo fifi.
Suidado dado da gi.
Todo lo que siento es dolor.
Ya no esperanza para mí.
Billy Billy Banana Fana Fofili.
Petuni tunia latunia tunia.
Alabaster Rastafarianism Ishlakana Farnda.
La 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 la. No 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 no.
Mama.
We're here.
We're here?
We're here.
We're here. where are we going?